Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're digging into something pretty interesting. The Spartan Society Academy Real Estate Development Program.
Right. Is this model trying to basically turn members into real estate developers?
Exactly, but not just learning, actively building generational wealth at the same time.
And the key thing, I think, is that it's a live training program.
Meaning every project they do is like a classroom?
Yeah, classroom and a case study, all rolled into one. It's quite an integrated approach we're going to unpack.
Okay, so this idea of blending learning and, well, actually doing, how does that work on the ground? Like, what skills are members really getting?
Well, that's what's really clever here. It tackles a gap you often see. Members don't just, watch from the sidelines.
They get their hands dirty.
Totally. They roll up their sleeves and dive into all the different parts of real estate development.
Like what specifically?
Everything. Land acquisition strategy, figuring out the financing, structuring the deals.
Okay.
Then there's navigating permits, zoning, dealing with the city, which can be tricky, I bet. Plus construction management and even the marketing and sales side. It's about getting real, actual experience you could put on a resume.
Right, not just textbook stuff. Sounds intense.
It is. I heard one member say getting their first permit was tougher than any exam, but, incredibly rewarding when it came through.
I can imagine. So that's the hands-on skill part. But real estate needs capital. How do members get involved financially? Is it just tuition?
Good question. It's more integrated than that. They have this strategy called pooling member capital.
Okay, pooling capital, like an investment fund.
Sort of, yeah. It operates a bit like one.
Yeah.
But here's the twist. Everyone putting capital in is also a student in the program.
Ah, interesting. Is it open to everyone?
Specifically, it's for members who reach what they call shield rank. Think of it as proving you've got the foundational knowledge and you're committed.
Gotcha. So verified members.
Exactly. Their contributions go into the Spartan Real Estate Fund, and they get shares back.
Shares in the fund.
Yep. But they're tracked in a unique way, kind of like their Spartan membership point.
Oh, okay. So it connects investment to their progress.
Precisely. Your investment growth is tied transparently to how engaged you are. You're literally learning about the capital stack because you're in it with your own capital involved.
Wow, okay. So you're not just learning about it, you're part of it. That definitely gives members real skin in the game.
Exactly.
But development projects are complex, right? Known for being tricky. How do they actually get these things built, especially with people still learning?
Yeah, that's a critical point. They're smart about it. Partnerships for execution.
Meaning they team up.
Right. They don't try to do everything from scratch. They partner with proven experts. Experienced developers, architects, general contractors.
The people who already know how to do it.
Exactly. They handle the core execution. Then the Spartan members shadow them.
So mentorship.
Big time. Mentorship, plus they take on actual roles, project management support, helping with marketing, sales support.
So they're integrated into the expert teams.
Yeah. And they also connect with local community colleges for construction trades, training, apprenticeships.
Building a whole ecosystem.
And even partnering with groups like hometown developers in places like Atlanta and Philly for extra funding and a source of trained workers. It's quite collaborative.
That makes a lot of sense, leveraging existing expertise. So what about the scale of these projects? Are they starting with skyscrapers?
No, definitely not. They have a very deliberate first project strategy. Start small, scale smart.
Okay, how does that look?
Phase 1 is small housing. Think maybe 2 to 4 townhomes or a duplex. Manageable.
Learn the ropes on something smaller.
Exactly. Then phase 2 steps it up, maybe a 10 to 20 unit mixed-use building, apartments, maybe some retail space.
A bit more complex.
Right. And then phase 3 gets bigger, aiming for community housing that's actually tied back to the Spartan Academy itself.
Like what kind of housing?
Could be student housing, workforce housing, maybe even affordable homes for graduates of the program. Each phase is like graduating to the next level of development.
That's a really thoughtful progression. But even with member money, these projects, especially community housing, need serious funding. How do they bridge that gap beyond member investments?
Great point. They need projects to be financially strong and scalable, so they diversify. It's not just member capital.
What else?
They actively go after grants and public funds, especially if they can show the community benefit, like with workforce housing projects.
Aligning with government goals.
Right. And they use the capital in the Spartan Fund strategically, not just as investment money, but as, say, a solid down payment to get better bank financing.
Leverage.
Exactly. It lets them scale up projects much bigger than member contributions alone could handle. And one more thing, corporate sponsorships.
Companies chipping in. Why?
Well, for the PR, potentially tax credits, and just being associated with a positive community project.
Okay, so multiple funding streams. It really sounds like a well-rounded model where everything connects.
It really does seem that way.
So if you had to boil it down, what's the core takeaway here, the big picture of this whole program?
I think it's their school plus profit integration. It's designed so everyone wins.
How so?
Well, students get that real-world resume-building experience. Members who invest can earn an actual ROI from the successful developments.
Right.
And the society itself, the organization, builds equity. It becomes a holder of real estate assets.
So it grows alongside its members.
Exactly. They have this narrative. We don't just talk about wealth, we build it. Brick by brick, you get the idea. They're learning, building homes, creating jobs, community assets. It's a real blend of education and business.
That is quite a powerful model. A genuine fusion where every project builds knowledge and actual tangible assets for people and the community. Learning by doing, investing by doing, seeing it come to life.
And it leaves you with a final thought, doesn't it? Thinking about this blend, education, investment, community building. What could that mean for other fields?
Yeah. Could this school plus profit idea work elsewhere, beyond real estate? Something to definitely mull over.